Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today is baking day for my son's restaurant. I am doing cheesecakes. It's cheesecake day and I have this one. So I'm going to show you how I do them. I'm going to do 2 of them today. So join me in the kitchen. We're going to get started on the salted caramel cheesecake. 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 3 large eggs, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and the 3/4 cups of heavy cream. Okay, I have got the 3 packages of cream cheese in the mixer. We're going to put that on low and let that whip a little bit. Get it all soft. You don't want to use the wire whip, you want to use the paddle. Does it so much better. That all whipped together and get soft. Then we're going to add the eggs one at a time. Stop and scrape the sides down. And scrape the bottom. We'll let that mix up really well and then add the brown sugar. And you're going to add the brown sugar. You don't want to whip this a lot. It affects the consistency of the cheesecake. Just on low and slow. And scrape the sides as you need. I'm going to stop and scrape the sides on that. Make sure you get it all off the bottom too. Alright, then we're going to add the cream. Just slowly add the cream. I have a prepared pan for the cheesecake with the crust and how I do the sides. I have a video on this that's coming out. I will link that below in the description box. I have the cream already, all the cream cheese. Put it all in there. Spread that out a little evenly. And then I have water and I have a pan, a deep pan. So we're going to put the water in there about 2 inches up the sides. About like that. And then we're going to bake it for 1 hour at 320. And then at 300, and then we're going to the oven. We're going to bake it at 300 for 1 hour, and then we're going to turn the heat off, leave the door closed. It'll stay in the oven for 30 more minutes with the oven off and the door closed. And then we're going to crack the door open and leave it another 30 minutes, and that makes it all set They don't crack as much, or sometimes they don't crack at all, but it makes a really nice cheesecake. So we will be back in a couple of hours. Hi everyone, we're back. The cheesecake is out of the oven. I baked it for the hour. I did bake mine longer because I have to do 2 cheesecakes. I do cheesecakes for my son's restaurant. So I'm gonna do 2, 1 salted caramel and 1 Snickers, and I'll show you that whenever we get ready to decorate them and finish them up. But it looks great. It should not jiggle at that point. When you're baking it, if you check it at the hour point or the hour and 20 minutes, whatever your oven needs, it should jiggle a little bit, but not a whole lot. Not liquidy jiggle. That makes sense. So I'm going to set these in the refrigerator. They're going to sit there for at least probably 6 hours. You want to get them good and chilled before you try to take them out of the pans, and we'll be back. I have the salted caramel cheesecake. It's been in the refrigerator overnight. I'm going to make 2 cheesecakes today. And I use the same recipe for both. One is a Snickers and one is going to be the salted caramel. So I take a sharp knife, run it around the edges. Okay, got that. I'm going to take the side there off. Alright, I have the cheesecake in my hands, and this is the hard part. So we're going to take the parchment paper off because I do use parchment paper on the bottom of my cheesecake pans. Just another layer of having the cheesecake really the crust not going to be messed up. And no water. I have a video on how to prep a Springform pan. I'll link that in the description. Okay, I have all the paper. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the container. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, doesn't that look great? Turns out so good. This recipe, I have tweaked and worked with it and just kept tweaking it until it just works so good for me. So this is my whipped cream, my homemade whipped cream, and my silicone bag with a 1M Wilton tip. And I also have a video on this too, how I do my whipped topping. Put a little bit more whipped cream in here. Bit. I'm gonna go around the edges, just some little swirls. Just like that. And then I have my homemade salted caramel sauce. I warmed it just a little so I could pour it real easy. And what I do is just pour it in the middle. Just kind of spread it around a little bit. And then they also, at the restaurant, have a little bit more caramel sauce that they can spread on the top of it when they cut it. There you go. And we're going to do the Snickers. I have the Snickers cheesecake we're going to do. It did crack some in the middle, but we're going to cover that up with some caramel sauce. So I have the cheesecake. I have about 5 little Snickers chopped up. I have some roasted peanuts. I have Hershey's caramel sauce. And I have the Hershey's hot fudge. And I have it in a bottle like this, and it's warm, so it'll be able to spread. So I'm going to do the whipped topping around the edges. Alright, then I'm going to take the caramel sauce. Spread it around. I didn't want to use the salted caramel for this because that would be just a little different. It might be okay. I've never done that. I've always used this. Spread it around a little bit to the edges. Okay. I'm going to take the Snickers and put those around the edges. Just randomly. All right. My hands up a little bit. This is the difficult part. It's hot fudge, but if you warm it too much, it's too warm. So I just kind of go around the edges like that a little, just a little here and there. And take a few peanuts, not a lot. Just around here and there. I use my caramel cheesecake for a few different cheesecake recipes. I have a pecan praline. I'll use the caramel one for it also. It's kind of versatile. All right. And there is the Snickers cheesecake. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll see more content like this, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.